Storm Tracker 6. This is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
We have dry and mostly cloudy conditions showing up on satellite and radar this afternoon. A lot more in the way of precipitation to our south. No threat of any rain or snow as we go throughout the rest of the day today, at least. Temperatures 37 degrees in Lansing, 43 right now in the city of Jackson. Wind chill temperatures will be staying in the low to mid 30s as we go throughout the rest of the day. We have some even cooler temperatures on the way and several chances for snow as well. 6 News at Noon starts right now.
WLNS is here for you with 6 News at Noon.
The Thanksgiving travel rush has been a main focus this week, and today it's expected to reach its peak. It's our top story at noon. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Megan Baselli. AAA predicts a record-breaking 79 million Americans will take to the roads, skies, and rails this week. Jared Hill is here for you now with the latest on the holiday travel rush.
In the final dash to Thanksgiving dinner, it's not the stuffing that's steering travelers through busy roads and crowded airports.
It's family. That's what makes it worth it, family being together.
AAA expects more than 5 million Americans to fly this week. Some headed out Tuesday to beat the Wednesday rush.
I feel like it hasn't gotten really busy yet.
It's estimated that today alone, TSA will screen about 2.9 million passengers at airports across the country. On the roads near Boston, traffic moved at a snail's pace, one person calling the commute painful.
This holiday is worse than any other.
AAA says most people will drive to their destination, with nearly 72 million Americans expected to get behind the wheel. Meanwhile, Amtrak says it's seeing an uptick in passengers who prefer to ride the rails.
You've got very spacious seats, a lot of leg room.
Smooth sailing for most travelers so far, though heavy snow in Colorado has already snarled highway traffic. But there is some good news for drivers. According to AAA, the national average price for a gallon of regular is just over $3. In more than 24 states, that average drops below $3. Jared Hill, CBS News.
At the Amtrak station near Michigan State's campus, things were pretty busy this morning. Dalen Huff stopped by today to take a look at the mad dash to get home for the holiday. How was it, Day?
Megan, MDOT reported that Amtrak carried more than 22,000 passengers in Michigan over Thanksgiving 2023. They are expected another busy period this year. This morning, hundreds of passengers arrived at the East Lansing station waiting to board and head towards Chicago. There were families and Michigan State University students packed inside the depot, and outside there was a long line that stretched into the parking lot. The whole rush home can be a lot of stress, and I spoke with MDOT and they explained the importance of creating a smooth travel experience.
Get to your destination early. Get to the train station, get to the airport, or get to grandma's house early. Be prepared for anything. We have construction like here in East Lansing still going on US 127, so you need to be aware of that. Check MyDrive on the Michigan Department of Transportation website to check for any road conditions. We're getting into the cold weather. Snow can happen anytime, so people need to be aware of that.
A few tips if you are heading out on the train or a plane. Arrive early, keep an eye on small children before boarding, and make sure you have your ID and tickets on hand. But most importantly, be patient. Megan, back to you.
All right, Dalen, thank you. Jackson area restaurants and businesses teamed up to make sure community members have a full table this Thanksgiving by giving away free meals. Rachel Ramsey joins us now live from the event. Rachel, what can you tell us?
Megan, it's called Feed Jackson 2024, and more than 1,000 meals are being handed out around town today, including here at the Grand River Brewery. The idea came from Marshawn, the owner of Baby Bear Burger, and he is here with me right now. Marshawn, tell me about today's event. How can people get some free food? What can they expect?
Well, you can expect to pull up, or you can walk up and you can get your meal right over here. We have volunteers that will put the meal in your car or handed it right to you, and you can walk to your car. You can call Baby Bear Burger, or you can call the Five Forks, and we'll also deliver that to you if you are handicapped or, not handicapped, but or you can't get out, or you just had surgery or something that's going on, we'll deliver that meal to you. So definitely please reach out. This morning we handed out over 300 meals already, so we're getting towards that I think we're at the midpoint of that benchmark of 500. So we have 500 more to go, and we're going to serve until the other 500 is gone. So yes.
Absolutely. And 7 restaurants playing a part in this. I mean, 1,000 meals. Talk about the impact that has on a community and why it was important for you guys to do something like this.
Well, we just wanted to do something for the community, spread the holiday cheer. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so we just wanted to do as much as we can for the community. Again, one of the stops was to the Interfaith Shelter and to the Aware Shelter, so we wanted to spread that holiday cheer. So it was important for us just to come together and spread love and joy during this time.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. So come on down here to the Grand River Brewery. Volunteers are going to be out here until they run out of food, and there are plans for future events as well. Here for you in Jackson, Rachel Ramsey, 6 News.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Quiet and mild conditions in the forecast for the rest of our Wednesday. Satellite and radar showing dry and mostly cloudy conditions across our area. To our southwest, we have a low pressure system beginning to develop, and even though it's not expected to bring us any significant chance for precipitation, keep in mind if your travel plans do take you south today, it is going to bring a wintry mix of precipitation down towards the Ohio River Valley. In terms of travel impacts across mid-Michigan, it is going to be smooth sailing while you're going towards your Thanksgiving Day destination. Again, dry and mostly cloudy conditions in the forecast for today. Also, as we move throughout our Thursday evening, that's when some lake effect snow showers will begin to develop. They will begin to intensify by Friday as we start to pull some cooler temperatures into the area. Because our winds on Friday will be coming out of the west-northwest, most of the impacts across mid-Michigan are going to be fairly limited. I think at most we have to keep in mind a couple of slick spots on the roadways. Main impacts going to be isolated over towards the lakeshore near Grand Rapids and down to our south over towards Kalamazoo as well, with some locations over there expecting anywhere between 2 to 4 inches of snowfall by the time we get into Saturday afternoon. Again, here in mid-Michigan, limited impact just because we are so far inland. I think a trace amount, possibly as much as 2 inches of snow if we really do start to see one of those highest and heaviest bands of lake effect snow developing across our area. We do have additional chances for snowfall in the forecast as we move into the weekend, just because our temperatures are still going to be cooling down by then, with highs on Saturday in the low 30s, upper 20s by the time we move into the day on Sunday. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated on the impacts we are expecting by then as our models kind of come into a little bit more of agreement. Main idea though, going to Thanksgiving Day, everything's going to be smooth sailing. Coming back, slick spots looking like a highest possibility. Across the area right now, we are mostly cloudy. Temperatures in Lansing 37 degrees. Thankfully, winds are still incredibly calm right now, so no wind chill temperature to speak of at this point in time. In Grand Ledge, 38 degrees. No sustained winds or wind gusts being picked up by our sensor thus far on our Wednesday. A very similar situation in Jackson. Temperatures feeling like we are in the upper sitting in the low 40s. No sustained winds or wind gusts to speak of yet again. High temperatures for today will be making it up just slightly above average into the low 40s. Again, still overall going to be incredibly cloudy. Overnight tonight, we hold on to those mostly cloudy conditions. Temperatures will be falling down into the mid to upper 20s. And of course, those cooler temperatures will stay pretty consistent as we move throughout our 6-day forecast. Highs in the mid to upper 30s for our Turkey Day tomorrow. Again, a couple of isolated flurries will be possible. It is going to be heavier in terms of the snowfall just in time for our Friday. Some cooler temperatures moving in as we move into the weekend. A couple of additional flurries possible on Sunday as well. If you do plan on traveling, again, Storm Tracker 6 weather app and also our traffic tracker going to be a great tool to have in your back pocket.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Kendall. We appreciate it. 6 News wants to recognize remarkable women here in mid-Michigan who make a difference not only for their families, but also the community as a whole. To make a submission, click on the Remarkable Women section of our website, WLNS.com, and tell us all about the remarkable woman in your life. We'll pick 4 women and profile them during Women's History Month in March. You have until December 20th to nominate someone.